Hey everyone, the way I am speaking English right now was a dream for me in 2021. I was not able to speak even a single sentence in this language. When I say even a single sentence, I mean it. I was not able to speak a single sentence in this language. But today, I am speaking English fluently and I am expressing my thoughts very well in this language, and this has all been possible because of the habits that I have built along the way. And today I am going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to speak this language from zero, means from a scratch, because I am someone who have learned this language from zero. I come from a Hindi medium background and I was not able to speak even a single sentence, as I told, till I was in my 12th class. But there was something that I did along the way that helped me speak this language, and that's exactly what I am going to teach you in this video. I know that before watching this video or before clicking on this video, you have watched countless of videos and you are now confused. But rest assured, this video is going to help you on how to speak this language fluently from zero. So let's get started and talk about one of the biggest problems that I faced during the process of learning this language. One of the biggest problem that I faced, if you are my regular viewers, you know that I come from a very small village. So the problem for me was to get people to talk to me in this language. Here in my entire village, there is no one who talks in this language. So I didn't get that opportunity to engage with people talking in this language. So I am very sure you must have the same problem if you come from a small village. So this was the biggest problem. If I knew deep within that if I wanted to speak this language, I needed to find someone whom I could practice English with, but I was not able to do that. I was not able to get any people whom I could practice English with. So I chose me over making excuses. I chose me that I will talk to me in English. Okay, so I started talking to myself in this language, and I remember that I used to talk to me in English for hours in front of the mirror. So one of the biggest problems that you might be facing right now is to not have anyone with you whom you can practice English. Okay, so what you have to do is talk to yourself instead. Like, it's better than making excuses. At least you chose yourself. Okay, so this is something that you can do. You have to choose yourself to talk in this language so that you can get the fluency. At least you can train your tongue to speak this language at least. Now let's talk about the habits that I have built along the way. And once you get in the habit of talking to yourself, one of the best things that you can do to get fluency as soon as you can is get in the habit of listening to this language as much as possible, because there is nothing that can help you more than listening to this language in your journey of English fluency, because it helped me a lot. I want you to prioritize listening. I want you to keep listening process on top of your list, because this is what is going to help you get you to fluency as soon as you can. Okay, so what I did, I started listening to this language as much as possible. So what I want you to do is, I want you to start with the basics, like start with English cartoons, start with like basic things that you can understand. It's not that you are started listening to English songs, because if you are beginner, you are not going to catch all the words or all the sentences that are being said in the songs that you are listening. You will confuse and you will waste your time that way. So what I am suggesting you to do is, I am suggesting you to do just keep listening some basic things, because the more you listen to English, the more understanding you develop of spoken English. You are creating a strong foundation that way by listening to this language as much possible. So this is the first thing that you can do. This is what I did. I am telling you about what I did to become a fluent speaker in this language. So you can listen to this language as much as you can, because this is going to create a strong foundation for you, and that will help you speak this language fluently in the future. Now let's talk about the second habit that I had built, and I still follow this habit, because this habit has become one of the best things in my life. Now and that habit is reading. Yes, I read a lot of books. I read books. I love reading books, and the genre I read is self-help books. I love to know about the functioning of our mind, about how human thinks, about business, about money. I am always reading something or the other. I want to explore the world, so I want to read every single day. Okay, so this is the habit I want you to develop. Initially, when I started reading, I was reading for the sake of learning English, for the sake of developing my vocabulary. But now I read for knowledge gain. Now I read for explore the world. I read for knowledge now. My intention has changed now. Before, I used to read for English vocabulary or to understand English. As I told you that I come from a very small village and I learned this language from zero. So back then in 2022, when I used to read, I swear to God, to be very honest, I did not understand even a single sentence. I was not able to understand even a single sentence. I am being very honest here. Give me any book and I will explain every concept of that book in English. And this has all been possible because I developed the habit of reading every single day. Now I remember there has not been a day when I did not read. Like every single day I am reading something or the other. This not only helped me in developing my vocabulary, but also helped me in knowledge gain. Now I have changed a lot, and this has all been possible because I had the habit of reading. So now I want you to do the same. If you want to speak this language fluently, you have to develop this habit. You have to get in the habit of reading. Now let's talk about the third habit that helped me clarify my thoughts very well in this language. And this habit is very, very important for clarification of your English spoken. When you are speaking in this language, it's very important for other people to understand you. Because what is your goal? Your goal is to make other people understand what you are talking about in very clear manner, or as clear manner as possible. This should be your goal, to make understand what you are saying. And this habit has helped me a lot in making people understand what I am saying in this language, what I am talking about in this language. And this has all been possible because I developed the habit of writing. Yeah, writing is one of the best habits for clarity of your thoughts. If you write something or the other every single day, if you journal your thoughts, if you write every single day what you are talking or what you are saying or what you are planning for in the future, you get clarity while you talking to people. Like you have a clear picture in your mind about what you are going to say. Like I have a clear picture, like what I'm going to say next, and this has all been possible because I have developed the habit of writing. And this is what I want you to do: develop the habit of writing, and this will help you with clarity of your thoughts. Now let's talk about the fourth habit, and this habit has been very, very helpful for me in building my fluency. When I speak this language, I don't need to think in Hindi and then translate into English. I don't need to do that. I have learned to think in this language. So the fourth habit is I have developed the habit of thinking in this language, and I'm still working on it. And the way you are going to develop this habit is by talking in this language as much as possible. Don't follow all the techniques, all the tips that are available on YouTube. Those are generic tips. And listen to me, because I might be the perfect person to tell you all about this. Why? Because I come from a Hindi medium background and I have come a long way. Okay, so what I'm saying here is, the more you speak this language, the more you start thinking in this language. What do I mean by that? Your mind automatically starts thinking in this language when you start speaking most of your time in English. So what I did, when I started speaking in this language more and more, I also realized that I was thinking in English. I started thinking in this language. So this would be the biggest lesson that you can take from this video. Now your question would be, Gulshan, I live in a small village like you, so who do I practice with? who do I speak English with? My answer would be speak this language to yourself. Okay, there is a lot of AI apps you can talk to, like chat gpt is there, Google Gemini is there. Like there are a lot of AI apps you can talk to for free. There's no cost for that with the help of AI apps. These were the 4 habits that I developed along the way that helped me speak this language fluently. And whatever I have talked about in this video, this came from my experience, my personal experience during the process of learning this language. And it's not that I somewhere read about all this concept and I'm just telling you. No, these all are my experiences that I told you. If you follow this, like, I can confidently say that nothing and nobody can stop you from becoming a fluent speaker. And you have to be very consistent. It's not that you are on and off, you are just not consistent with your efforts. That is not going to work. Okay, what is going to work is when you will consistent with whatever I have told you. You have to combine consistency with the methods that I have told you in this video. Okay, and nothing and nobody can stop you from being a fluent speaker in this language. So yeah, this was it. I hope this video helped you, and if you found this video to be helpful, I will tell you to subscribe to this YouTube channel because it motivates me to make more videos. Get in the habit of listening, and one way could be my videos, because I talk in English and I talk in very simple English. It's not that I talk in fancy English, like I used fancy words. Although I could use, while speaking in English, I could use fancy words, but I deliberately do not use. Okay.